welcome. John here. Not today, crap. So everybody's doing great. Took a day or two off. Have to reset. Threw a $500 bankroll challenge. It's early morning here. We got the lights hooked up to the undermount lights on the table here. We'll do another $500 challenge. $500. It's not a challenge, but a $500 bankroll, right? So we'll throw $500, and I'm gonna talk about the math behind this. Now, the reason why this kind of works in a way is you're doing a quarter there, 4 in the don't, and then a continuous come bet, right? So suppose the point goes to the 6, the don't goes to the 10. Those are two numbers off. So you got, suppose all these numbers are the next 4 numbers rolled, right? And then you still have the come bet. Because every time, you want the come bet here all the time, right? Because you don't want to you just want to, so if the 9 keeps coming out, you just want to collect the quarter. You don't want to wait to put the quarter up there, right? So suppose like you wait, like you get a come bet, 2 come bets, and you get these up, right? Now, suppose the 9 hits, this comes off, and you got to wait to get that up. If another 9 comes out, you don't get to hit that. So this is why, this is on a perfect case scenario where every number gets hit, right, in a row. The 6, the 10, 4, 5, 8, 9, and then the next bet is the come bet, right? Suppose you 7 out here. You're going to 7 out. Pass line pays the come, and these 4 pay this. And basically, you break even, right? Now, let's say it's a shorter roll. We'll say pass line. You get your 4 don't comes up, right? Pass line, 8 is the point. Next roll's a 9, then a 5, a 6 for the come bets, right? The come bets are 5, 6. Now you, at this point, you 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers rolled. The 5th roll, we'll say, is a 7, right? Now this pays this. And you're gonna make $200 or two units, because that's 4 and it's 7'd out, right? And bang, you win 2 units. We're gonna be positive 2 units in the bin here, right? This strategy works for a couple reasons, and it won't work for a bunch of reasons also. Now we're banking on, the thing is we're just banking on this. To get, so like the second, so you get your come out, the 8 is rolled. A 7 or 11 after the come out roll, once a point is established, if that's a 7 or 11, you're done for $100, right? You're done. And that's gonna happen, right? So maybe dial this back down to $5. Listen, I'm just doing $25 units because it's easy for me. Go to $300 and play $5 units. You have to play around with this to whatever tailors your needs. So we want to get this don't come up on a number, right? And then get these up, these come bets up, 9, 10. And then I suppose a 9 hits, you win $25. So let's just roll it out and we'll see what happens, right? Roll it out, see what happens. The thing is you're looking for a couple hits on your come bets and then a 7, right? But realistically, you want to get, and again, we're making money on come out 7-11s as well. So we got the 8 as a point, and we're hitting points. We're not losing on points. So 4 units in the don't, right? So we're trying to get this up, and we push, right? And we got it on the 6. Not a good number for us, but that's fine. Now we're just going to continually do come bets, and if we get picked off on the 6. We just replace the don't come bet. So this is going to travel to the 4. So like a 7 now is what we want, right? That's kind of what we want. Oh, we hit the point. That's not bad either. So this comes here, right? We get a quarter for the point. Let me get my green chips. Quarter for the point. We rack it, right? So now it's up to you. Now it's up to you on that can come down or you can keep it up, right? So if a 7 comes on the come out, you're going to get 4 units plus another. You're going to get 5 units. We're going to be plus 3 units because we'll lose the 2 come bets. So a 6 and 8, you're rolling again, any number really, you're rolling the dice for it to be rolled on the come out. But you have it up there, you might as well, you survived that getting up there, you might as well just keep it up and roll it out and see what happens. See what happens. And we hit the 5. 5's the point. Now we just continue with our come bets, right? We already have our DC up there. If we get picked off, we get picked off. And look at that. We hit the point again. Point hit. Pass line gets paid a quarter. This travels to the 5. Again, if this was the don't pass, we'd be losing. Now, if we 7 on the come out, we have 1, 2, 3 against us, but we're winning 4 and 5. So we'd be plus 2 units if we roll a 7 on the come out. And we rolled a 12, which sucks because the pass line loses on that. So we have to go back into the pass line. And we rolled an 8. So that's great too. So we get paid on our come bet, right? Bang. That comes there, and we're just going to go into the come, right? Of course, we could probably get picked off on the 6. And look at this. Holy smokes. We're winning on the 8. Look, pass line. This travels. This is best case scenario what's happening. And we're coming out. And we get whacked on the 6. Right? That sucks. But it's the name of the game. Now we're going to go into don't. Try to survive the 7-11. And we don't. I spoke it into existence. And we're down a chunk now. But it has, we can come back, right? We're trying to look for to come back. And we got the 8. It's going to pay us that. This comes to the 8. We're just going to throw our come bet out there. And let's go. 4, right? We win a quarter. This is why I like to keep the come bet up, so I just get paid a quarter, right? Every time a 4 or 5 rolls right now, I'm just getting paid a quarter. I don't have to sacrifice. Bang, back-to-back 4s, quarter. 6, hit the point. So this is going to travel to the 6. We're going to get paid for the pass line point, and we're coming out, right? 10, point is the 10. Now we're just going to throw our come bet out there. Again, you can take the don't pass down off the 8. It's not a good number for us, but you never know, right? 6, quarter, right? 6, quarter. 10, we hit the point. So this travels, right? And we get the pass line, right? 4, we get a quarter. Alright, this travels to the 4, and we just throw our come bet right back out there. Just throw our come bet. Again, this is a grinding, just mess around system. Is not 10. We win a quarter, right? This is not meant to be played long term. It's just a little fun little thing. Players, we lose the quarter. So let's run another quarter out there. 7 out. All right, so this is the math behind it, right? So the comeback gets paid on 7s, 11s. So the pass line's going to get paid this. That's a 4. So we got 1, 2, 3, and we get one more. 4. Again, you want to hit it when it's a little. So right now, bang, we're up $100. Up $100. Nothing super crazy happened, and you're done for the day. Like that's as is this does. Listen. It's just easy. We even got whacked on one of those, right? We got whacked on a DC. Let's continue to play and see what happens. Again, it's just units. It's just the units and just the math behind it. 7, we get a quarter. To be honest, I'd be out of the casino by now because it's basically 10% of your bankroll. But because you can't play craps all day long, guys. You just can't. So 4 units on the don't and 7. That is why you can't play craps all day. You can't play every system all day. Look, we just lost 5. We lost all our profit down the drain, right? Now we're starting back to the pass line. These are just simple little strategies. Again, you're playing both sides. You're playing the pass line plus the don't come bet, right? And we've got the 6, so we win a quarter on a 6, right? Up to you if you want to bring this here. We won't, right? We'll just take this. Redo the pass line. 9. Again, you can take the don't come down. Don't take it down. It's up. And we're on the 5 now, right? So we're going to throw come bets out there. 7 now is your best payout. If we roll a 7 now, it is your best payout. 9, we hit the point. Not terrible. Right? So we win a quarter and a pass. A 7 now also on the come out is not a bad thing for you. 9, we hit the freaking 9 again. So 9 gets paid, right? And we're just going to throw combats. Again, same thing. We throw a 7 now. This is your best case scenario to make a lot of money. Bang. I'm going to show you why. So we lose the pass line, right? We lose that, but we win a combat plus 1, 2, 3, 4 on the 5. No 5, right? So let's bring this back and I'll show you how that works. So this is our initial 5. We're up 1, 2, 3, 4. 175, right? That is your perfect case scenario, is to get the point established, bang, get your $400 don't come up there, then you get your comeback, then you 7 out. That is your best case scenario. Also, a best case scenario is to get all these comebacks up here, right? All these comebacks, hit a whole bunch of these, right? Hit a whole bunch of these, like 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 7 out, right? Because again, you're just breaking even on the 7 out. So you can still make money. So like here, this is like what I like about this. So you have like the no 10, right? You got to don't come on the 10, right? And you have the 4, 5, 6, 8, and the 9 working with the comebacks and the pass line, right? So once you get this up here, you know, well, before I get to there. So suppose you hit a whole bunch. We'll say 6, 6, and 8s, right? We'll say you hit a combined 6 hits here with all these 4 up with the comeback. That's $150. That's 6 units, right? And then you 7 out. You win 6 units because 1, 2, 3, 4 is going to cover this, and then this is going to cover this. So you'd win $150, right? That is the best case scenario that it can happen. That and on the come out, when you have the come out roll and you have 4 of these numbers like that, right? Or 5, or 4, yeah, 4, and then you 7 out, you're winning a quarter. You know, there's a whole bunch of different reasons why this works math-wise. Let's just continue to play. Quarter on a pass line. And again, we're getting paid. We lose on 12s. I throw a lot of 2, 3s, and 12s for some reason. I don't throw a lot of, yeah, there's 11, so we have we get our quarterback, right? You know, you're winning on the come out 7, 11s, and you're winning on pass line winners, right? So we're going to go 400 in the don't, right? Of course, our right now, 7, 11s is our enemy. 7, and again, we roll it. A second time, we got capped on it. 7, 11 is our freaking enemy right there. So we just go right back. And again, you're going to go up, and you're going to back-to-back 11s. Disgusting. It truly is. Again, that's my luck. Again, I love throwing 11s and 7s, right? Again, this is not a holy Christ, 3, 11. That's going to happen. That's going to happen. Look at this. We just got, that's why I preach. This is why I freaking preach. Take profits and get the hell out. And 7. Look at that. 3 11s and a 7 just decimated my bankroll. Look at this. This is why I like to roll this out and show you how you can get destroyed playing any strategy. Again, it can work and then it can't work. It can work and then it won't work. And then look, that's 4 awful 3 11s in a row. Will that happen often? No. But can it happen? Yeah. And look at this. We were up $175. Playing with $500, right? You were playing with $500 and you won $175. If you don't understand how good that is, and that is a good day playing craps, you should not be playing craps. You don't understand the game, right? You don't understand that playing with $500 and then to win $175 with that $500, that is great. That is wonderful. That's like 30% of your bankroll. That's awesome. That's great. Let's see if we can make a comeback here or not. Let's see if we'll lose it all. 10 is our point. You know, everybody wants to win this huge amount of money. And it's just, you can't do that with $500, guys. All right, we're on the 6 with the don't. Right? We'll just do our come bets now, right? Let's do our continuous come bets now. And we're down to $100. We're up $175, right? 6. Yo, there we go. Done. We're donezo. Is our last 100. Just like that, your profit eviscerated into thin air. 3. Oh wow, we got the gods looking out for us. 400. Right? 3 back to back. Look at that, man. Are they gonna do 3 threes back to back like they did the 11s when they robbed us? Are you kidding me? So that comes to the 9, right? Now we just do our come bets. It goes to the 8. All right. We'll do another come bet. 5. With the come. Like the best case scenario is to hit a whole bunch 5, 6, and 8s, right? Yo, 11. All right, we'll take that. Quarter. 12. I throw a unbelievable amount of 12s. All right. 6. All right, so that pays us a quarter, right? Like the best case scenario is to just hit a whole bunch 5, 6, 8s. Yo 11 and yo 11s when that come bet's on there. 5. I'm throwing a bunch. I need to have a yo 11 counter. So I throw a ton of these. 5, so that pays us a quarter, right? 5, back-to-back 5s, right? Pays us a quarter. Yo 11, another yo 11. This is nuts. 6, 4, 10. Look at that. We got the point. Unbelievable. So we get paid there. This comes off. That travels there. Now, the beauty is if we throw a 7, those 4 equal out the don't, and we get paid a quarter still, right? Now that goes to the 4. Now we have everything working for us, right? So there's our come bet back out there. 5, 6, 8s, and 10s, we're getting paid. 6, quarter. We're looking for no 9, right? And now that I talked about it, it's going to probably come out. Right? We're looking for no 9. Oh, AC deucey, we lose, right? Come bets lose on 2, 3s, and 12s. And we hit the 9. Unflippin' believable, right? So now we're going, don't come for 400. And you know what's going to happen now, right? No, back-to-back no. So we get paid a quarter, right? For the come bet. All right, now we're just throwing the come bet back out there. Again, when you get to this level, you need to hit a whole bunch of these to make money, right? Because if we throw a 7, so 6, we win a quarter. Every time you're throwing a 5, 6, 8, and a 10, you're winning a quarter, right? 10, quarter. And now it's not as flashy as playing the numbers and 7 out. The reason why I like this here is, look, we're not losing. We're not losing any money. This is what I like about playing like this, right? We're not losing anything. We're bringing all this back to our rack. When we have all these numbers up here, all these bets up here, we don't lose, right? The only time we lose in this strategy is on the come out, 2, 3s, and 12s on the pass line. Then, when we establish a point in the don't come, 7, 11s. And then our don't come being hit. That's the only time we lose in this strategy. That is the only time. You don't lose when a pass line gets hit, when a point gets hit. You only lose when your don't come gets blasted. So like, look, pass line pays the come bet. That comes back to rack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Evens that out. This comes back. And look, I just brought myself back to even, right? But granted, a lot of things went right. But again, that's going to happen. You're going to have the ebbs and the flows of the game. 7, quarter. We don't get messed up. Look, we're back to our $100 or 500. We're back to 500. We're back to 5. This was looking dire. Let's see if we can make some money. Let's see. I don't know. I just like yo 11. We're up a quarter now. They're throwing a ton of yo 11s. So we're going to go 400. And the only thing that burns us now is 7-11. And it's going to happen. 9, we hit the point. Look at that, quarter. Bang. This comes up here. Right? So now we just do our come bets. Oh, we can't do it. That's a point. So we're doing, if a 7 comes now, we get paid twice. This is a best bet scenario too. 10, we didn't get the 7 on the come out. So now we just do come bets. Right? 7 now warrants us a nice little win. 12, no good. I throw a ton of 12s and 11s. Unbelievable. 3, oh my God. See, we're getting decimated right now. 7. All right, so not terrible. So we look, this pays this, and that pays that. And I'm telling you right now, we're up money. We're up $100. You're gone. You're up $100. You went down to basically zero. We went down to zero. We had zero in the stack right now. We had zero in the stack, in the rack, whatever, stack, rack, whatever. We're up $100 now. I don't know. You tell me if you like it. I'm definitely gonna play this online soon. Hold on one second, guys. I gotta blow my nose. It's like stuffy here in the morning. Hold on one second. Hold on one more second and look at my phone. It's been blaring. All right. So let me know what you guys think. Again, we were up 175. We got back to up 100. That's a great day. That's 1/5 of your bankroll. That's not bad. That's 20%, man. Or right, 20%. Yeah, 20%. That's not bad. That's 20%. If you can make $100 with 500, that's great. Yes, you're not making thousands. I get it. Listen, guys. I get it. I get it. But you have to be realistic here. Is that gonna happen often? No. No. Come on. Like, be realistic here. Right? Be realistic on what you buy in for like 10 grand. Yeah. 1,000, 2,000. That's nice. Maybe I'll do a $10,000 buy-in and show you. It's the same thing. These are just units. You want to do. This is the unit. This is you could do dollar units. Dollar. You could do $5 units. You could do quarter units. You could do 2 quarter units. We'll say $50. There's no such thing as a $50 chip. You can do $50, units. You can go to $100 units, or you can go to. I don't have anything for. We'll say these. These are yellow chips or whatever. Those are $500 units. You can play with all these units. You want to make a $5 unit, a $10 unit, you just double it up. It's a $10 unit, right? That's all you have to play. That's how you have to think about when you're playing strategies, is the units. You can't think of it as money. Well, you have to, because it is your money. But like when you're playing a strategy like this, it's units. It's 1 unit here, 4 units there, mind it, whatever. If you're playing $20 units, you got to do $20 here, and then, or $20 units, you do 20 here and then 80 here, because this is 4 units, right? 4, and then the come bets are a unit, so these are 1 unit apiece, and they don't come as 4. The reason, like I said, I'm going to explain it one more time. The reason is when you get 4 units up here with a come bet. So this is a perfect example. We roll the dice. We roll a 5, right? So that's a 5. Then we get our don't come. We roll a 9. That travels. Here. And we put our come bet. Right now is our best chance at making money, because we win 4 units, right? Actually, the best case scenario is hitting a 5, rolling a 5, right? This comes here, right? And then this comes, we get paid here. And then it's the same. Actually, it's the same thing. It's actually the same thing. This is actually your best case. So we're on the 6. You roll the 9, and then now this is our best case of winning money, because the pass line pays this, right? And we're winning 4 units. We're winning $100. So a 7 out on the second roll after a point is established, is your best chance of making ungodly amounts of money. Now, suppose you roll this points of 4, then your don't comes a 10, and then you're getting all these bang, 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 and you get all these up. That's amazing. And you hit a rash of these, right? Whatever you make on those getting hit, is going to be your profit, right? So, and then suppose you 7 out, right? The pass line's going to pay the come, and these 4 are going to pay this. This is why the math levels out. You don't lose anything once you get these bets up. You can only win. The only time you lose is, you get your don't comes at 10. You got this, and this. Is if a 10 hits and you lose this is the only time you lose money on this, right? It's the only time you lose money when all these bets are up. The only time you lose is if your don't come gets whacked. That's the only time you lose, which it's going to happen. To say it's not going to happen is just, I'm not going to say that. It's going to happen, and it happened in this video. It happened 2 or 3 times. Now, also, you can lose. Like, we lost a bunch of times. We lost 3 times in a row on 11-4. 11-11-11-7. So we have the points 8. Now we have our $400 don't. Right now, here's how you're going to lose. Right? Here's how you're going to lose. Game starts, pass line. Bang. 2, 3, 12. Loses pass line. 7-11, you're winning a quarter. Right? Now we get the point 9. $400 goes to the don't, right? You lose now 7-11. You're losing $400 on an 11, $500 on a 7, right? Now, you get the don't come up to the 10, you get your come bet. How you lose now, how the only way you can lose now is the 10 being hit. Any other way, you're either making money or breaking even. That is the only way. Now, suppose the 9 gets, you hit the 9, bang, right? You're going to get paid a quarter, right? And that's going to travel. You bring this to your rack, come out. The only time you can lose right now is if a 10 gets hit. That's the only time you're losing money. And also the pass line, 2, 3, 12s. You don't lose any of this. Because again, if you throw a 7, right? This 9's going to pay, or actually these 2 are going to come up here and you're going to win 2 units. Or no, this pays the pass line. 7 on the come out pays the pass line. You're going to win $100, 4 units. Now suppose an 11 comes out. You just get, that stays, nothing happens, and you're just getting paid a quarter, right? That's it. And then suppose the point, bang, 8. You already have your don't come bet up. You already have it. So if you 7 out now, so you're going to put a come bet up, right? So once we have our DC, we're always putting a come bet. Suppose you 7 out now. Look, this gets paid here. That goes there. We're up 3 units. You're going to get paid 3 more units. So you made 3 units, $75, right? Suppose this comes 6, come bet, bang, right? 7 out now. This is going to pay this. These 2 are going to come here. You're going to win 2 units, right? Suppose you get the 5, 6, and then the 9 up. 7 comes. This comes here. 1, 2, 3. You win 1 unit, right? So let's do this. You got the 5, 6, 9 come. Now suppose you hit, let's just do the math. 5, 9, 6, 6, 6, right? Those hit. Theoretically, right? Theoretically. You want, and then, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now a 7 comes out, right? You win this. And 1, 2, 3. And suppose we had the 4 up here, right? Suppose we had the 4 up, right? So the 7 hits, right? 7 comes, bang. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have all these come, bang, right? And look, we take this back to our rack, whatever. Here's our initial $400 win. We're up another $125. 5 units, whatever you want to call it, right? That's how you have to think about this strategy. Will it work all the time? No. Will it work with PSOs? No, you're going to get slaughtered on the don't come. Will it work when you're throwing sevens on the second, third, fourth, fifth roll after the first roll after your point is established? You're going to make money. Yes, you're going to make money. As long as you don't come bet doesn't get hit, right? And I won money twice. We went up, we went down. We went up, or we went up, down, and went up again, right? So it can recover. You need to get a little lucky? Of course. Craps is a game of luck. If you don't think it's a game of luck, you're out of your mind. I threw 3 stinking 11s in a row. There's only 2 ways to throw an 11. And I threw them 3 times in a row. That's lucky. That is, if you don't think that's luck, then I don't understand. You don't get it. Maybe I'm the moron or the idiot. I don't really know. You throwing 3 11s in a row should not happen, but it did, right? And we got this down to here, and we came back, right? We hit 2 3s in a row. Thank God. Even 2 3s in a row. There's only 2 ways to throw a 3. And we hit it back to back for $200 profit. And then we were able to make money. So again, you got to get lucky in craps, right? It's all luck. Well, not all luck. It is. Most of it's luck. It's luck. Guys, if you don't think it's, I don't know. I love the guy. Oh, it's math. Well, then why aren't you a millionaire? Why aren't you a millionaire? Like, I love the guys, that there's a strategy out there. I'm not going to name his name. He waits 10 rolls for no 6 or 8, and then starts betting the 6 and 8. But then he ladders it, right? So he'll start with a quarter, he'll 7 out, he'll lose. Then he'll go to $50, 7, he'll lose. Then he'll go to 75, right? Lose. And then he's at 100, or whatever he is, and then he loses. Or he won't. So he's banking on that 6 and 8 being hit within. But again, I've been on tables where there's been no 6 or 8 for 20 rolls. It happens. It's all about how, when you get to the table, how it's going. The dice can do whatever they do. Setting the dice means dog poop. It means nothing to me. You can set the dice all you want. Listen, I'm going to do it right now. Let's just do it. I laugh at the dice setters. I laugh. It's all luck, man. So we're setting the dice. All hard ways. All right, here we go. We got all the hard ways. Look, we got all the hard ways. Whatever one you want to roll with on the top. So we're going to throw these. We're going to do our funny little thing. We're going to go, and then, once these things go and kick, they're going to go wherever they're going to go. They're going to go wherever they're going to go, and they're going to hit this diamond padding and get kicked wherever. The only way that you can tell me dice setting works is if when you throw these, they hit the exact same way every time. They land exactly and they kick off exactly the same time every. You know how ridiculously hard that is to accomplish when throwing dice? And how it's just impossible to do it every time. You may think it's doing something, but it's not. I literally roll here, just taking the dice here, just going like this. And I have insane rolls. Sometimes I don't have insane rolls. Sometimes I'm, I was been talking about previous videos. I am insanely, today, right now, this video right now, I hit almost every point. I hit a bunch of points today. It's just lucky. It's all lucky, guys. It's all luck. The dice are going to do whatever they're going to do. Look, back-to-back hard 8s. Not saying just rolling it into the damn corner. 3. Just throwing them hard as heck. 5. That's my new strategy when I go. Just slam the backboard. And then a 7. Oh, boo. Ooh. But I hit the point. 8. So we hit the 8, right? 3, 7. So we're still on the come out. 5. Maybe we're not on the come out. I don't know. I think I hit a 5 as a point. Hard 6. It doesn't matter, man. It really doesn't. And then a 7. Oh, boo. 9 is our new point. 7. Oh. It doesn't matter. Yo, 11 on the come out. All right. 7 on the come out. Look at it. We're getting paid on the come out. 4 is the point. 4. Back-to-back 4s. Hit the 4 as a point. Right? 7 on the come out. It's all luck, man. 6 is the point now. I'm just tossing these as hard as I can. 4 again. 3, 1, 4. Look at all these 4s. 6 is our point. Oh, we hit the 7. It's all luck, man. Stop it. Stop the nonsense. Anyway, I just like to make fun of the dice setters. Like, that makes a difference. It may make you feel good, but it's funny. Anyway, listen, guys, we have the TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, the website, all up in X. We're on all socials right now. Give a like on all those if you can. Follow them. We're going to be doing some live gambling on DraftKings soon. Next couple days. He's trying to get some funds secured for that so we can have some fun. So if you want to hop in on the live when I'm doing that and have some fun. We're not doing anything super crazy. It'll just be a couple $100 just to mess with. Again, we're going to try and build a bankroll. Try to get some luck and see what happens, right? It's all luck, guys. We're trying to get lucky. See what happens. I really don't want to do it online. I really don't trust online craps. It'll be live dealer, but still, I just don't trust it. I don't really want to, like, we can't really film at the table at the casinos by me, so I'd have to do maybe arena craps or bubble craps, and I'm not a big fan of bubble craps. I like the table. I just have fun at the table. I like the camaraderie between all the players. And again, we're playing this. We're playing the pass line, the don't, plus combats. Nobody can really get mad at us at the table. So that we're playing a little bit of everything. We're playing both sides. We're kind of hedging our bets on the don't come number, right? That's right. This is basically what you're doing. You're playing the pass line, and you're hedging your bet with a don't come. You're hedging your bet. That's all it is. You're hedging. You're trying to make money on both sides. And again, you can make money on both sides because the point can get hit, and you can make the money on the don't come on a come out, right? When the don't come number's up on the board. So you can win a bunch of ways this way. And at the end of the day, guys, every strategy wins, every strategy loses. The best bet is to never gamble, right? It's a gamble. That's why they call it gambling. It's a luck. It's a chance. It's a chance to win money. Now, if you're putting all your faith into chance to win money, you should not be gambling because you don't understand that. You think you're going to get rich, right? I thought this, listen, I'm going to speak to it. I thought I was going to become rich gambling. I had a really good streak in roulette years and years ago. I made thousands, like a lot. And I thought I was going to be, a baller. And then we gave it all back. We gave it all back. It happens, right? And then no luck in the casino recently. None, right? For the past, I haven't been to a casino in quite a bit, but no luck. Even if I go, there's just no luck, right? Just everything. Speak in the comment section as well. If you feel like you have a dark cloud just over you at all times in life, gambling, whatever it is, doing a project, something bad happens, just write down a bad experience you had in the comments. Let me know if the dark cloud follows you too. Because I just feel like the luck is just, like, it's just, I've used it all up in my life. I feel like I used it all up in my life. And just, there's no luck anymore. What was it? A couple weeks, maybe not a couple weeks, probably like a year ago, I was at the casino. And I was playing by myself, right? And I was playing the don't pass and whatever. So I I was going up and down. The shooting was so hot and cold. I was, doing don't comes with don't passes with don't come with odds, right? And I was winning and then losing, winning and losing. And then, everybody left the table because it was crappy for everybody, right? And then I get up, and then I think I had 150 on the don't, and I roll a 4, and I'm like, oh my God, this is my chance. This is my chance. So then I put $100 on the don't. I took odds on the 4. The don't went to the 10, right? I took odds on the 10. So I went 4, 10. And then guess what the next two numbers were? I went all in. So I put like max odds. Like listen, I had like 150 on the don't max whatever max odds was, and then the 10 also. Like I had $100 don't with max odds on that. I forget what it was, but my rack was empty. It was empty, bro. The next two rolls, 10 and then 4. I went 4, 10, 10, 4. And then I'm like, yo, this is it. This is bad luck. It's just the worst luck you could possibly have. There is only 3 ways to roll a 10 and a 4. And I did them 4 straight rolls. You know how infuriating that is? You know how infuriating that is? I just left so man, I was devastated. I was just like, this is not, it's just the black cloud, man. The black cloud, it just follows me. And that's why I started, I was like watching content creation, and I was like, I'm going to be a craps content creator. So I'm going to talk about this, talk about my experiences, which I really haven't yet. And I'm going to talk about them now. Because I used to just play the box numbers. So you would get a point, and then I would just play the 6, 8, like everybody. You play the 6, 8, and then try to build. And I would always lose my money. And then I found out about how, again, I played not knowing the whole game. I didn't know you can lay numbers, because nobody ever does that on the table. They're always just buying the pass line with the numbers. Very rarely did I ever see somebody playing the don't, or the don't come at all, or even laying a 4 or a 10. I've never seen it. So then I learned the game, and now I think I've become a better player. But again, at the end of the day, it's luck as well. Like I rolled this out earlier. I threw 11, 11, 11, 7. That was $400 gone in a matter of 4 rolls. And it couldn't happen. But then we were able to bring it back. We had 2 threes, and we got the bank, and we made $100, right? We were up 175, then we were down, and then we're up 100. And that's, you have to call it quits. If you can get to 20%, even 10% of your bankroll, guys, 10 to 20% is a great day. You have to understand when you're playing games like this, that kind of percentage is a great win. And again, you can go for sessions. I'm not saying, hey, leave, go home with $50. I get it. $50 isn't getting you excited. I understand. I understand that completely. But again, when you're playing with $500, that's 10 times your bankroll. So $50 times 10 is 500. That's not, if in the grand scheme of things, that's not bad. That is not bad, right? And again, go take a break, take a few shooters off. And again, I'm not saying to leave. Just, you can if you want. Listen, you grow $50 every day. That's, what is that? It's $1,500 a month. That's $1,500 a month at $50 a day, guys. Like, do the math. Stop being greedy. Think long term. Right? All right. I'm like rambling on. No content is being talked about, being rolled out. I can talk your ear off for hours, bro. So, guys, like, comment, subscribe. We're going to get to the real gambling soon. Live. I'll be live streaming that. We'll try to do like hour long sessions. And again, we're going to go beyond craps. I love Baccarat. And I love roulette, right? So we'll expand onto that. Those are just for fun sessions. But with the craps, we will be implementing strategies we play with. And again, I like all strategies. I like the retirement plan by Waylon's Way and Ken. I like them all. That guy Gamble with Jimmy. I like his, what is that, pump and dump. I like it, but I just don't understand. Like, there's no clear way of playing it. But I understand what he's doing, right? But I like it. I really like that strategy, right? If you don't go take a look, maybe I'll roll out his strategy in a few videos from now, and I like it, right? And it's a quick in and out, like what I talk about all the time. If you can't play these all day, you got to be in and out, in and out, in and out. Get your win, your $100 win, and get the heck out, right? $100 a day, guys, is $3,000 a month. If you can make $3,000 a month on top of your income, that's great. On top of your job, do not make gambling your job. I'm telling you now, it's not going to end well. It is not going to end well. Please do not do it. Please, for the love of God. Don't watch these influencers and the content creators. I'm not going to name the names. You know who they all are. Do not try to emulate these people. They have money. They've won money. They win money behind the scenes. They gamble. They're gamblers, guys. You can't lose that much money and then keep gambling. It would just cripple you, right? And the luck eventually is going to run out for a lot of these guys, right? You can, they most of the time they win it back, right? Some of them win it back, but that luck eventually dries up. These guys haven't been doing it for years. I want to see these guys do it for years. They make most of their money. They're making most of their money off YouTube clicks, not the gambling side of it. So they're using the money they get from the YouTube paychecks and TikTok and all these other social streams to gamble with. So they're not even using their own money. They may have started with their own money, and then they go use this money, which is smart. But again, you have to be I just don't like wasting tens of thousands of dollars for videos, just for donations to the already rich casino, right? I'm using money I'm getting from YouTube to go gamble tens of thousands, lose it, and then just donate it to the. It's just gross to me. But I would never do that. If I ever make it big, we'll be doing things we'll gamble some of it, but we're not doing crazy amounts of money. We're never doing that. We're going to be smart. We'll do giveaways to the community. It's all about the community. I don't think these influencers and the content creators take care of the people that watch their videos enough. I'd be doing giveaways or try to do legal giveaways, and just try to take care of the community. Maybe they can gamble. We'll do like a subscriber only or subscription based only, where you get to gamble with the money, you get to keep a little bit of it, something like that. All right, enough rambling on. Hopefully everybody has a great day. Again, second video, we were able to go up, we went down, go back up, went down, went back up again. Second video, and I talked about the why it works, right? If you don't understand it still, let me know in the comments. There's only a few ways to lose, and again, you can lose that way, right? And there's a bunch of ways to win, and that's every strategy. Few ways to lose, few ways to win, and there's downside and upside to everything. So hopefully I explained this good enough to you, and you, everybody, and enjoy your day, guys. Thank you so much.